Alright guys, here's my Losi 2.0. I didn't get too far into it on the last video. I might have said I was selling it, but I think I'm going to keep it. But here it is. I'm going to go quick. It's 2.0 body. It is a race roller. I traded my Xray for it with my OS on it and some cheap servos because we're buddies. So he gave me his race roller with some upgrades. Just the rolling chassis, no tires, just chassis and parts. But chassis is in pretty good condition still and everything. I put my GRP in it. I'm gonna put some 8711s in it and race it, and hopefully I like it. But now getting into another part of my segment, I learned something new doing this one too. Before this, the car didn't roll freely because the bearings are pretty tired in them. But now, as you can see, it's pretty smooth. Just rolling one tire and it's rolling all four for a good second. So either in the new Extreme RC, or I'm gonna explain this right now. I seen these three cars at my local hobby shop. Well, one of them, not my most one I go to the most, but it's called Racers Haven at Round 4 JBRL. These cars are there, so it's pretty cool seeing those in the magazine. But it's in one of these magazines. But basically, you get your bearing. This is a Traxxas bearing, but you see that blue ceramic? Well, you get a little flathead like this. It's very little. And you get up in there and you pop that blue ceramic off to where it shows the balls. And then you get like, what I use is a carburetor and choke cleaner. It's called B12 Chem Tool. And I spray it down in those bearings. And then I work the bearing, like sit there and roll it in my hand like that. Work it and then oil it with this stuff we used for our old brushed motors. It's called oiler. Basically, it's for a friction reducer. Basically, it keeps from wearing down the balls and or stuff like that creates friction. It don't let it get as hot, which causes bearings to seize if they get too hot. But that's basically, Avid bearings are only $1, but if you're at a race and you got a seized bearing, or if you only got 3 days till your race is up, you know, obviously your bearings aren't going to be there unless you do overnight, and sometimes they don't even get there then, but that's the best way. It works pretty good. It does a way noticeable difference. So just basically motor cleaner or a carburetor cleaner and some oil, like a friction reducing oil, will do the trick. But that's my Losi 2.0. As you can see, I don't know if I showed the chassis already, but chassis is in good shape still. It's the race roller. Pretty happy with it. I like how stout it is. That Xray wasn't, I gave it to my buddy as a parts car because he owns Xrays and he likes them. I wasn't too happy with mine, and mine was, I put a lot of money into it and never got to finish a day of racing because it either blew servos or, you know, just done some little stuff. But there's the 2.0, and I'm